Today on the Topping Show, Bud Light March Madness Hoops Cooler is, well, not very cool. Jeopardy adds pronouns to the game and goes viral. Vivek's statement on removing Mitch McConnell goes viral as well. Apple kills their idea of having a EV car after 10 years of research and development. Macy's to close 150 stores. And Samuel Adams Beer removes CEO after a net loss. All of that and much more on the Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of The Topping Show is proudly sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and service company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Guys, he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see, that's a joke. If you're an IT leader or business owner, reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you could click that button and tell your friends, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, going over to the Business Problem podcast, you have Apple killing their idea of having their own car after 10 years of research and development. Now, this is going to be exceptionally good news for Tesla, since when you think of technology companies and companies that have seemingly endless amount of resources, Apple certainly is one of them. I remember a couple years back, I believe it was 2019, Apple was the most profitable company on the planet, which let that sink in for a New York minute. That means they were more profitable than pharmaceuticals and oil. And again, Apple, they're a software company, but they just happen to make hardware, some might define them as such. But that is a huge achievement. So Apple has the resources where if they really wanted to get an automotive, they really wanted to, they could. It would be huge. It would be one of the biggest risks the company has taken since getting into the phone category, which in that case paid off immensely for them. And now they own a majority of the market share in certain parts of the globe when it comes to phone sales and market acceptance rates. But automotive is also one of the toughest industries to get into, and you're competing for the most complex, expensive thing that most Americans, most people will buy. The only thing more expensive would be a house, and unfortunately many people are not in the position to buy houses lately, and I'm not seeing that trend reverse anytime soon. And I think Tim Cook finally just decided, you know what, the market's already changing, so EVs are not as hot as they used to be. I mean, EV prices are dropping, which is good for consumers. Well, it's not good for the people who want a car that will last 10 to 20 years, but for those who want an electric vehicle and disposable vehicles, good for them. But Apple, I'm thinking they wanted to be the Tesla of the EV community, which again, you also have Lucid Motors, which they're still losing money. They're slowly gaining profitability. I suspect they might be able to in the next maybe 12, 48 months. Maybe 24 months if they're really lucky, but it's an instance where Apple, they saw the EV adoption rates going down, and again, it's not the most profitable, easy thing to make is, again, automotive. The most profitable, easy thing to make is usually a software, and lately it's AI. That word is, or I guess acronym, is pretty much in every company's newsletter as they're all trying to get on that boat. Kind of like blockchain, and that was a big thing. You had every company making their own coin. They even have Kodak coin, which I'm not talking about the rapper. Kodak used to be one of the best companies on the planet for film manufacture and actually, of development. Now they're unfortunately a shadow of what they were, but even they were putting out their own little coin. So that was a big fad. Now AI, Apple has said that they're going to take all these employees, and thankfully the silver lining is these employees are not losing their jobs. Many of them are being not rescheduled. They are being put into the AI development department over at Apple. And looks like there's about 2,000 people who are working on the car at Apple. And pathetically enough, they called the code name for their car was codename Project Titan, which is especially silly and mentally vacuous, I would argue, because there's already a very popular vehicle that's called the Titan, Nissan. It's one of their trucks. So, I mean, if you're going to have a project name, I would think at least have it be more original than that. Especially because, I mean, granted, it's not like Apple is going to manufacture a truck. I mean, the most popular vehicles in the United States are usually crossovers and SUVs by number of units sold. That's, again, one of the biggest growing categories as well. But, yeah, I guess we shouldn't be too surprised Apple's pulling the plug on that. Pun moderately intended. But let me know, do you think it's a good idea? I mean, we also have ever-increasing exponential competition from China with BYD. That's a huge EV manufacturer, and a lot of people are speculating it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when they enter the U.S. market, and will they either import cars or will they maybe manufacture cars here? there's a lot of variables, a lot of unknowns. And I mean, right now, Apple is a technology company and AI, that'd be, not only could they sell it as an individual product, but they could also incorporate it into the current technology products that they sell, including their laptops, their watches, their phones, and their nerd glass goggles. I mean, Apple Vision Pro, very smart, brilliant piece of technology. I'm sure we'll have that $4,000 strapped to our head soon enough. But let me know in the comments. Do you think this is a wise move on Apple's part, or do you think they'll look back in a year or two and think, oh no, we should not have abandoned this project? I can't help but think they're given Tim Cook's overall track record of being able to build a company to over a $3 trillion valuation, which is astronomical. I tend to think he's probably moving in the right direction. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.